Alright, real quick. Don't know how well you can hear me, but you can see I'm headed for the Dragon Head Island with the shrine that lets you get to Minaru's Mask, and I'm obviously heading there without regional phenomena. The whole reason I'm doing this is just to get the travel point, okay? There's no other reason to do this. But, if you can get this travel point, you don't need, just an absolute crap ton of stamina. 2 rings will more than do it. And then you get here and you get lost. But then all you need to do is get regional phenomena and auto build before you come back for the Minaru quest. Reason is, if you have auto build, when you do the glider with Minaru attached, you will be able to save that, and that actually extends the life of your Minaru's mask being attached to your glider will extend the life of your glider. I'm just going to show you here. I have the 2 rings, but since I don't have regional phenomenon, I don't know if these will open. This doesn't require. Nope. Gotta have 10 parts. So I'll have to come back for this. I thought it was 10. I thought it was stamina, but that is the Master Sword for stamina. But by getting this travel point, you don't have to do all of the quest for Minaru. You can actually get Minaru first, and then when you go to the other 4 areas, and then you go back and talk to Pura, she'll just go right into the 5th stage speech, and it's time to go to Hyrule Castle, blah, 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 blah. But if you have a couple of large charges, you get the Poplar Hills Tower, get to that little place with the fan that's already got the wing that already has 2 fans, attach 1 rocket, go until it starts blinking fast, rocket shield up, you can glide to Dragon Head Island. Now, if I get the right parts, I can also show you how to get to the other shrine without solving Dragon Head or trekking around it in a storm. But that will be a big if to see if I can get the parts, because I'm going to need 2 balloons. Really, that's it. 2 balloons, and I've already got 2 bundles of wood, and then just get a plank, which you can find, or you can auto build, and then go from there. But I'm going to go back to play it so I can just play. Sorry about that. I had to do something real quick. So you got to watch a little bit of snow. I really wish I'd make this less sensitive. So I think, yeah, that is what it is. This is one of my favorite places to come to when I need anything, simply because of what is right here. This is another one of those that as soon as you have auto build, come here, come to the construct on this side, not the wing, so it doesn't have a steering stick. But as soon as you get auto build, come over here, take a battery off, put the battery right back, and you have this in auto build. I love this thing. It is by far one of the best construct things I have found. Now, I already have a 10, but I need to go further. Okay. So, apparently minimizing my browser on my phone paused the whole thing because I'm not hearing myself yet. Just so you know, that big platform right there ahead of me, that has a King Gleeok on it, or at least a Gleeok. I am not fighting a Gleeok right now. Yes, I know the other place to get more. The dive suit is above me, but I'm not going there yet. I want to come over here and get this tower. Because I kind of like to get all the towers before I do anything more. I didn't really do that on my first playthrough. Well, stupidly, I ran for the Wind Temple almost straight. I had no hearts, and it was not fun fighting the Colgera with 3 hearts. And also, using up so many meals because I had no cold protection, because I had no money when I got to Rito Village. Getting there is not the hard part, surviving the cold is. The beauty of this one, though, is if you've got enough battery, it does not wear off. I'm just going to turn my phone volume down so that I don't start getting back out. I think in my main game, I did put a big battery on for the auto build. Pardon me. Pretty sure I did go and like I took off the back battery, put a big battery, stacked the the other battery right behind me, steering stick wise. I also don't know why, but if you just let go, this thing does have a slight spin almost. No, it doesn't. Maybe it's only after I like changed it and put it in auto build it develops that spin. You can also get all the way to like the weird tower there with this thing, because all you gotta do is get height. Like I said, if you got enough battery, you can go pretty much anywhere with this thing. And with large Zonaite charges, you can get almost there. I don't know if I'm still alive. Nope, I am. You can get almost there with this thing, and then jump and save the rest of your battery if you're like me, using little charges to build it up. Well, my audio came back, and one thing you'll notice is the first time you get here, you're going to sit by the fire several times because it is always raining in this part. See, it's still raining. Sun's out, still raining. It's bloody annoying. Luckily, this fire, once you start it, does not go out until you leave. So you just sit by the fire until you finally get to a sunny day, at least just cloudy. You got to burn all those things off. You can't chop them down. I wanted to come here because there is one of the proving grounds. Oh, good son. One of the proving grounds that, quite honestly, I'm rather upset with myself. I did it wrong the first time. It's proving grounds flow. If you've played this game as long as I have, you know which one that is. And quite honestly, I should have done it the way I'm about to do it first playthrough, because it's not even really, it's not a cheat. They give you everything. I also like getting this tower because there's a vinyl bow up under the dungeon point or whatever. I'll show you on the map when it gives me the map. There are 3 Lionel bows. You do not have to fight a Lionel for. one by the little stable over by where Melania was in Breath of the Wild. Fight a bunch of bokoblins and a boss bokoblin. One near Kakariko, fight a bunch of bokoblins and a boss bokoblin. Then one is under this point over here. Now I'll get to the map here in a second and show you. Right under here, there's a cave. And you have to have a boat or a plank with a sail or a fan, because you have to whistle to open the Cape Kales. Now, I want to go this way. That's exactly where that shrine is. Proving grounds flow is right there. You have to go down on it. There is another shrine under Cape Kales, but it's bloody annoying to get to, and I don't have enough rock smashers, boulder hammers, and all that to get to it yet. There's also a bloody Korok right under me, not far from the right under me, and I don't feel like just going to Korok. You get some cool stuff if you do the clear out of the bokoblins and the monsters, but it's just a side quest. I don't think side quests count towards 100%. I've done them all on my main profile, and next few days I may actually try to stream my quest for 100%. But this was, when I figured this out, I was not happy that I missed it on my first playthrough back in May of 23. Because all you have to do, you don't even need weapons. Well, you do, because there's that one guy up in the middle. I forgot about him. Auto hand, get up here, and get where you're safe from him. Move. Don't let the bombs blow you up. And it's that simple. Once you've done this one, I mean, you lose the little rafts, yes. But once you've done that one, he's not behind me, so you can get up here, and they just die. And you just keep auto hand. They die just like bokoblins do. You dunk them in water and they die. And don't let them get shot on you. And just go pick up their stuff. Because that guy on top, as far as I remember, does not have a bow. I haven't got ice fruit yet. Yeah, I didn't pick these up. Now that I have some construct ones, I can make some good weapons. Yeah, we're down to just him. But they rebuild these damn things. Oh no, they don't. There's the pieces of that other one. Oh, he does have a bow. It's one of those that's attached to his flippin' arm. That's embarrassing. But now you see the trick. I may or may not refight this. Okay, so you do need some health. Maybe that's why this one's not too close. But at least there's that. Now, let's go back and see if I can get over to the forge. Also, my phone is keeping up for the most part, so I can kind of see comments, unlike before. When I was streaming last year, right after I got the game, I was having to flip between OBS and my browser. And, well, that's blooming annoying. But my internet provider was, well, let's just say, not the best. So, we'll leave that there. I don't know where that one is. Oh, I know where that one is. So I had to just use the computer. We've since gotten to fiber internet. Far better. Far, far better. Which means I can actually stream and watch comments on my phone. So I'm not switching back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Actually, I'm going to... Oh no, I don't want to close that browser. Just in case there's actually a reason to keep it open. Now, before I do this... Now, I'm actually going to do something different. Oh no, I don't have any Zonaite. I was going to try, you know, dropping down from the Sky Island and going on and grabbing auto build. So I could auto build this. But I don't have any Zonaite that I know of. If I do, definitely don't have enough to auto build this thing. Probably should have used my big battery. If I run out of juice and I can't get over to the Forge Island, I'll load a save. Get back to where I need to be, but I need to be higher, so that I've got 45, but I don't know how much that really is worth building something with 4 fans, 4 batteries, a stick on the platform. Take some forward motion. I am now officially out of Zonaite charges. Means I can't go. Well, I can go get the shrine with the, all the rings. And let this thing go as high as it can go. But I can't get the other pieces of the flying squirrel suit. I don't have another rocket shield. Link, quit headbanging. There's no music. I might actually do this if I let it get really, really high. No, I'm going to have to do the save. So we're going to load that. I have done this so many times because I'll realize I should do something different or should have done something different for moments. So now what I do, I don't want to do that. So I'll put this one, right there, so it's still kind of centered. And I don't want that. This one's not active. Stuck to a fan, so that's fine. That basically gives me 6 batteries instead of 4. And over here and launch. And of course it has to do that, which just drains a little bit of my battery. It always drains them in a way that unbalances. You want to get height and of course distance closer. I think this is what I did last time. All the other times, really. That big battery's actually, I think, worth it's worth more than two, maybe worth 3 batteries. But you need to get as close as you can and get up high, because you're going to be gliding. I've only got 6 Zonaite charges. So it's a little weird when I look over and check the comments. I'm seeing myself about 4 minutes ago. Yeah, this big battery is definitely nice. And normally I do come here pretty quick after I get auto build, if not the next thing. As long as I have a big battery, because I can come in and I can just do this. And this is one where you have to activate the little dragon ring first. You cannot just drop in, because they have bars over it. I may not use much of my waste battery on this. And there are 2 or 3 Koroks here. I'll probably grab them all up here just because they're pretty easy to grab. Yeah, I want to see what's the top, so we can just go full on. Pretty sure there is something here, but I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to waste time and battery checking it out, mostly because I can just go back to the top of this thing and glide over there. I've definitely got an orbital wobble. Once it appears in the minimap, you're good to glide. We can go on and just do all the way we can. And if I can get up to the top of this thing, I can just get to that platform. Mark this place on your map to come back to as often as you can because of these. I wish I had known this in my first playthrough, because I encountered a frogs pretty early. I remember I was playing, and then I'm looking at the comments, because I think I managed to like get a pretty quick. I could see him pretty quick. And I was like, what the hell was that? I don't know what the hell that was, but I got out of there. And I mean, it's just a giant horny toad. For those in Texas, you know what that is. But yeah, that thing, it just came jumping right at me, mouth open, ready to just chow down. I'm like, nope, nope out, nope out, nope out. But if you hit a Frox with a Dazzle Fruit, it is dazed long enough for you to smash at least one of the things on its back. And then you just get that Korok in the tree and just drop down to each of these, because I forget, oh yeah, this is the little chase Korok. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe the game knows it's my birthday and it's being nice to me, because I am never facing the right direction to see these things spawn. So that's 2 Koroks. Where I have a couple of friends of mine that I am going to clip the bloody Korok, yeah, and set all of their sound events for their phone, their computer, all of it, just to that sound. I did that to my mother years ago with Robert Duvall from Days of Thunder. Every single sound event, start up, shut down, all of it was hit the pace car. What? Hit the pace car. Why? You need every other damn thing out there. I want you to be perfect. And yeah, I very quickly got a phone call. I can fix this. If I get told to hit the pace car one more time, I'm hitting something. But yeah, if you ever want to prank someone with sound events on the computer, set every single event. You know, maximize, minimize, open a program, close a program, all of them to the same sound. Because that way, it's like they go in and they think, okay, I'm just going to fix it. Set my startup sound to the core, set my shutdown sound to the core. It's like they think they got it, and then the next sound that plays is the same one. Yes, it's cruel. Yes, it's mean. But you're forgetting the other question. Is it cruel? Yes. Is it mean? Yes. But is it funny? Absolutely. My mother would disagree, but, well, I'm easily amused. I guess that's a good thing in my life, but it's also gotten me in trouble more than once. 4 Koroks on the Zonaite Forge Island. You also have some of the Zonaite armor in here. Yeah, and like I said, you have to activate that dragon ring the first time because they've got the top locked. But then getting back is stupid easy. Three updraft rides. Maybe 4. Yep, 4 updraft rides. You can see you can do this on a single ring without a problem. This is actually what made me think about it in the labyrinths. Now you can see I'm actually descending, but oh crap. In the labyrinths, you have to, zoom all around and get all the little gates and stuff. And, well, it's annoying as all crap because why did that kill me? Because you run out of stamina if you're trying to do it on the paraglider. One piece of the suit and you fall so slowly. And if you've got all 3, which I do in a couple of my other profiles, then you can actually stay aloft in those things. It's annoying as all get out, but once you're in, you don't have to do it again. Just make sure you always search decayed constructs. some reason they like putting stem bolts, which look like onions. Oh, here's a little. I don't have anything I want to get rid of yet. Okay, so we'll leave those there. Your Zonaite armor is in that, right there, inside that. And you can ascend up, but you gotta find a way to block the lava. I don't have a faucet, I'm not wasting my ice fruit, I don't use that armor anyway. All it does is make battery drain a little bit slower. It's not slow enough for me to worry about it. And like, I've already upgraded my battery fully in my main profile, so I don't worry about it over there. But, oh, proving ground soul gravity. Do I want to play this? No. I've got the travel point. I'm not worried about it. So we're gonna come back here. This is kind of a mirror of my first playthrough, because I would hit proving grounds or, you know, battle training, throwing, and I'd say, nope, not yet, nope, not yet, nope, not yet, and I would just keep doing that. And I had the travel point, so I could come back. So I didn't worry about it. Mostly because there's plenty of other shrines. Like, what is that one? I don't remember that one, but we'll mark it. Flat over the dead minute. It's way out there. I may actually call it on the stream here in a little bit. Need to get some actual sleep tonight if I can. Oh, I see why that killed me at the moment before, Joe. That was higher than I thought. That reminds me, I have never actually seen a star fragment fall and hit, and another star fragment fall while I'm looking at the little light trail for the one that hit. I do love they put the little poof of dirt where it hits, because it shows that kind of were worried about, you know, having physics and stuff. But yeah, when I was headed over to whatever it is, another one of those. Where's that one? That's open. Yeah, when I was headed over here to Rebella Wetlands, you saw there was one that had already hit the ground and another one falling right beside me, and I've actually had to hit me taking damage because I'm gliding and a star fragment flipping hits me. Only other thing I'll kind of explain why I do it. I go for 2 rings of stamina first for multiple reasons. One, it is just nice to have 2 rings while you're out like fighting and stuff. You don't actually need it other than for the light dragon, and of course that's all you can get after you have your hearts. But, because like when you're fighting the Polgara, whether it's at the Wind Temple or any of the others, if you just put the glider away and take it right back out, it refills all your stamina right then and there. But I like having it for gliding around otherwise. Just because it's nice. Well, I don't have to play all the shrines. Like Rubenroth's Flow and stuff. If I don't want to. So I've only just basically left, according to my hearts, I have only just left the Great Sky Island. Okay. Good weapon. Kill construct. I keep these. I drag this with me because over here you're going to have to make a ramp or a raft or something. And this is easier to use. Than the other thing. Then you just attach and grab. I think you have to make a raft. Don't know. No, there's no raft in this one. You just have to clear the path. So I didn't need these this time. But attach that thing. Put the ball where you get to it. One of the easier ones. How many lights of blessing do I have? Huh. I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. It's... Oh, you got this. OBS works on a Mac. It's just extremely sorry, David. I just saw your comment, but OBS works on a Mac. It just does not have all the features that you can get on PC, which is like, and I tested it, but the PC I have is just, it won't really do well. It just bogs down. It's such a basic PC. But on OBS on a PC, you can actually see your comments. It gives you a pop-up in OBS. Here, I have to actually go in and watch them on my phone or watch them in a browser. And I don't have a second monitor for my Mac, so I can't really do that well. But yeah, that's how I do it. And I just noticed, I just switched over and noticed I'm down, so I don't know if Duder is still watching. But yeah, that's how I do it. OBS will work, and that's how I've recorded everything. I did actually see one on the right, and another one just fell. Damn near hit me. But my first playthrough, all the streams I did last May were all from the Mac. That's why it takes me a little while to respond to comments, because like I'll be playing and I won't know there's a comment until at least then, I wouldn't know there's a comment until I switched over and looked at Firefox, where I'm running YouTube Studio, which shows the comments. Oh yeah, this is that one by the... And there's another one that's 3 in a single... Simple, just one calendar night within the game. That's 3. I've never seen that happen. But yeah, all of my streams last May were off of Mac, and all of the recordings I've done are Mac. The other problem I have with the PC stems because it is just not a strong enough machine to use. The hood monitor is so small. I mean, it's a 11 or 12 inch hood. So when I run OBS, it's actually a smaller screen than my Switch. I mean, it would actually be easier to just play on the Switch. I bought the HDMI to... It's actually HDMI to USB-C to USB. I bought that mostly just so I could use my Mac as a monitor. That's the only reason I did it, because I wanted to be able to use the Mac as a monitor. But then quickly learned that I could record, which I was happy with at the time. I didn't really have a lot of games that I wanted to stream. The stuff I had was older, so it really didn't matter. Anything and everything I could record was already out there in some way. So there was nothing for me to stream. I did actually go back and record all of the shrines for Breath of the Wild, including DLC, and so on. But there's how many versions of those out there now? But I mostly did that because I would get bored at night. And I didn't want to just sit and play. And then I realized I can record it. I've had a couple of people comment that they found mine when they bought Breath of the Wild late. I bought it late. I didn't get it till 19. So I mean, it's just. I was doing it because I was bored and wanted to learn how to use OBS. Because I knew, even in late 19, early 20, I knew we were going to get a new Breath of the Wild. I wanted to be able to stream it. Granted, I had planned on just, taking the time off from my IT job. And almost a year before Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom came out, I lost that job and began working full-time DoorDash. Those are even enough. And it worked out pretty perfectly because, I used my tax refund from 23 to buy Tears of the Kingdom. And then I busted my rump for 3 weeks before it came out. It was the Thursday night before Mother's Day that it came out. Picked it up at GameStop. I was very tired from, DoorDashing that day all day. So I came home. Of course I do that. Let me on this thing. That is just bloody annoying. I have not done that in a little while. But then I got up at 6 o'clock on that Friday morning, 12th, and streamed until like 3 o'clock. And I was sitting in a chair all day. I hadn't done that in a year. And I know people don't believe it, but sitting in an office chair at a desk for 6 to 8 hours is tiring. When I was going through and just recording the shrines, I would actually, like, for the ones that don't require you to go hunting for them, there's no shrine quest or something. So, for those, I just would go get the travel point for as many as I could, take a break, and I'd still come back and record 2 or 3, then stand up, walk around. 2 or 3, stand up, walk around. That's why so many people have the stand-in desk. It's actually less tiring to stand up all day than it is to sit in an office chair all day, no matter how nice the chair is. So I actually ended up DoorDashing the Friday and Saturday of that weekend when I had planned. I thought, I'm going to try for a 24-hour stream. How far can I get in 24 hours? And I think I did pretty well, all things considered, for, 6, 7-ish hours. And then I came home that night after DoorDashing for about 3 or 4 hours, and I streamed a little more, and I did the same thing the next day. And then I realized, okay, I'm going to actually get up, go DoorDash, and have my DoorDash done by 2 or 3 or 3:30 in the afternoon, then come back and stream in the afternoons. I actually got better viewership doing that because, I wasn't streaming at 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. And so on. Also, and I've mentioned this, and I'm only mentioning it now because I know that these are going to be replayed, and there might be someone who goes back and replays just to see if I mention it. The plan is still to get Hogwarts Legacy, and then to stream a playthrough. There is a chance, and I don't know if anybody watching now or anybody who may watch a replay follows me on TikTok, but I've mentioned there I have plantar fasciitis, which is not fun. Fairies. Gotta get fairies. I thought I saw another. Yeah, there's another one over there. They are hard to see in the daytime, but that's the only time they come out. I'm making noise. I don't know why the little buggers don't run from me like this, but they don't. But I've just ordered some shoes that, from the reviews I've seen, people with plantar fasciitis love, because apparently they do actually help with plantar fasciitis issues. So that may help me get like a regular job and go back to, door dashing in my off time to make extra money, which will mean I can afford to spend, $80 on a game, much like this, after tax, or, save up and get a nice laptop that has the processor power to let me put the game on my television, which I have at eye level, and, just run the OBS bits on the laptop. So I am not going to go for Lanayru Tower right now. Actually, I don't know which one I marked. I might have marked the one right by Sidon, which would be funny if I did. But there's actually one. There's another one right down there. There's actually one right over here that's not hard to get to. But there's one on this wall under a ledge. Back up. Where is it? This one? Nope, there it is. There it is. Find the subsword. But if I can get, and I will say this, I know one thing about this job, it's not full-time, long-term, career thing. But it's a couple of years at a far better pay rate than I get on DoorDash. I'll make more in 3 days of this job than I make in 6 or 7 days a week DoorDashing. And I can still DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever in my off time to make a little extra, and that would let me, get a nice PC and get Hogwarts Legacy. I know one thing also is true. People who stream right when the game comes out, they do get views, because it's a game nobody's seen. By now, pretty much everybody has seen Tears of the Kingdom. But DB Geek is a pretty big streamer. Come on, let me have you. And he didn't stream for like a year. Not a year. He didn't stream for a while. And he, of course, now he has a following for video game streaming, video game content. And he had other games he was playing and streaming. But Hogwarts Legacy has been out on other platforms for a while. It has been out on Switch for a little while. But I'm still going to play and stream it live. And, 4 streams, really. Hey, Kay, what are you doing? Because, pardon me, in Hogwarts Legacy, the house you choose will determine your gameplay experience. I've done my best not to look at Hogwarts Legacy YouTube or Twitch or anything, but I could not avoid finding out that there is basically rooftop landing at Ravenclaw Tower. It's the only entry point that is not like ground level. And if you're not playing as Ravenclaw, you cannot use it because it enters into Ravenclaw Tower. So there's that, which is nice because that means I'll have a reason to go on and just start up extra profiles and play the game at least 4 times, if not more. And the only real benefit to me, oh, do I want that? Yeah, I'll drop one of these. But, like, I'll have a reason to play multiple streams, multiple recorded gameplay, all of that. Because, well, they give you multiple gameplays. And don't do that. I did that once and ended up with a really weird experience of playing that only turned. So I had one fan facing forward, one fan facing backwards, and that was quite strange to say the least. I'll jump on, get on the field. And the other thing I'm very glad they did is your battery is not used in shrines. So I don't know if wings wear out because I've never had one go long enough to wear out in a shrine. But in a shrine, your battery is not used, so that's nice. And yeah, I did. Hey, Korok. Don't be upset if I try to torture you because 1,000 of those things in the game and I found them all. I'm tired of Koroks. But that was kind of me. I played pretty much nonstop for 2 months until the middle of July. And actually, I started the second profile before I finished the game because my internet just absolutely died on me in early mid-June, and I couldn't stream. And I did not want to play any part of the game without streaming. And by the time my internet died, well, I knew which shrines I'd already played and which things I'd already done. So I went back and replayed them. One big one, and I'll show it on the map here so you know what I'm talking about. Maya Chin Tribe, Southwest Great Plateau. It is this one, Maya Chin, a fixed device. It's a baseball swing. That thing bloody annoyed me for a week because I just couldn't do it. And I'm outdoor dashing, and I'm thinking about it in my head. Why can't I get this? And then I realized it's a baseball swing. Swing left field, swing right field. I played t-ball in one season of Little League. I didn't play baseball, but I love the sport. And I understand the sooner you swing, the more it's going to go left. The later you swing, the more it's going to go right. And it took me a few tries, and it still does to this day. But I was able to get that shrine, and I did stuff like that for a couple of months. I played a lot of Mortal Kombat, beat the living crap out of all of their bad guys for a couple of months offline. And then when my internet came back, I finished. Actually got all the shrines before I went for Ganon. I had the Master Sword, the Hylian Shield, the Fierce Deity Armor. I had Light Dragon Scales, and Light Dragon Claws, and Light Dragon Fangs to attach. I did go back and get the prize on the baseball shrine. I did not do that the first time. I went, nope, screw it, I'm out of here. I'm done. I got it. I hate that shrine almost as much as the bloody Jenga shrine. The Jenga shrine, I don't have that part of the map, but it's up here somewhere. It's the one by the laboratory. I bloody hate that shrine. I mean, that one. That just to me, that proves they are sadists, making you play bloody Jenga. I might or might not remember to do the cheat, which is have a lot of metal weapons and metal shields, and you can start the little platform moving, which lets you get out close to there. I bet you're good at Jenga. I'm not. I hate that game. That's why I hate that shrine. But if you have enough metal weapons and metal bows and metal shields, you start the little platform moving, and then you just pull them out of the way. And being over closer to it, it lets you fuse the orb, the chest, and that top piece, and then you can move it over and you can complete the shrine. Oh, that one was bad. Now, Proving Grounds, my first playthrough, anytime I walked in and saw, oh, Proving Grounds, nope, not playing that today. And I noped out until I had, I think 20 hearts. I went back and did them all. I don't know if you were, I don't think you were here when I did it, but this one, Proving Grounds Flow, the one where you've got all the constructs in the river circling the island, use Ultra Hand. Just use Ultra Hand, swipe the thing out from under them, they fall in the water, they die. You only have to actually fight that one construct up top. But I still needed at least 20, 25, 30 hearts. Because that thing's got an elemental weapon and elemental arrows, which I was not in a mood to fight tonight either. But, I mean, yeah, it was just one of those things I just did. And I fought it the way they wanted you to the first time. I actually killed all the constructs. And then randomly thought, wait, can I grab that? I grabbed it, moved it, he fell in, and boom, I had Proving Grounds Flow. If you're quick enough and you can parry and dodge and all that, then, well, you could probably do Proving Grounds Flow with 4 hearts. I'm not going to do that tonight. I understand why they put the training areas back. Because, maybe there are very likely some people out there who did not play Breath of the Wild. And because of that, they have people who don't know how to parry, how to dodge, how to use bullet time. I have 7 weapons without something on them. Not using up my diamond. Just because I don't want to. Mostly so I can get a Great Eagle Bow. I do have these I can show. Where is that? Do I not have that shrine yet? I apparently do not. But right about here is an encampment with bokoblins and a boss bokoblin. And you got over by Haran Lake and all that, you've got a shrine. Then over here in Kakariko, you've got, I think, yeah, right here is boss bokoblins, or a boss bokoblin and bokoblins. And then down here at Cape Kales, there's the Cape Kales Cave. All 3 of those locations have a Lionel bow in a chest. I've already used all 3 of them on my main account, which is upsetting, because I don't have the luck to, find diamonds when I smash rocks. And I need a multi-shot bow again when I go in there, because I want to start trying some of the duplication glitches. Also, fair warning for anybody who's watching now, who has not played, or anybody who comes back and watches. Taki Ichiban Shrine. Gloom Hands. In fact, I'll show it before I end the stream. I'm not fighting those buggers. I do not need a Phantom Ganon fight. You get a great bow, a Demon King bow, but I do not. Ooh. Don't touch his other weapons. They're gloom weapons and they will hurt you. But when you get to Taki Ichiban, which you go in through the Lindor's Brow Cave, and you come in, over there. So you had to come across this. There they are. Multi-shot bow and bomb flowers. You better have those. Because if you don't, that thing is going to be a beast to kill. The only two that the only one you really have to fight is in the Korok Forest at the bottom of the Great Deku Tree, because you have to do that to free the Great Korok Forest. And I'm pretty sure there's one where right in here where the Hylian Shield is, but I don't remember, and I haven't gone to get the Hylian Shield in a while. But yeah, you only have to fight them twice, max. Otherwise, just go real fast, get above them, and get away from them. Once you get to a point where you've got 38 hearts, 3 rings, plenty of heals, all that, then they're not that hard to beat. Like I said, multi-shot bow, bomb flowers, and rocket shields. Stay up, stay in bullet time, bomb the crap out of them, do the same to Phantom Ganon, and you've got it. I think the only one you actually have to do for gameplay is Korok Forest, because you got to free the Korok Forest, and that's at the bottom of the Deku Tree, and of course, they make you do that. But once you've freed the Korok Forest, then you don't have to go for Hylian Shield. There are good shields out there. I just wanted to say I got it. And yeah, I can nope out quick enough. I know where they are. Over here in Akala at the Citadel, after you get the shrine and the little cave where there's a piece of fierce deity, there are gloom hands that I can easily make spawn. There are gloom hands right here I can make spawn. They never come back to the Korok Forest, which means that little glade under the Deku Tree is a great place to run amiibos. But yeah, that was that. And I think I did see... No, I didn't, because this is where Sidon, right about where Sidon is, and I don't have a pin there. I don't need a pin. I don't need a pin on a tower. I don't know what that pin is. That might be a shrine. That I know is a shrine, so I don't know. But anyway, I am going to cut for the night. I am starting to get the nods, some chicken hidden, and I'm going to go to bed. And I don't know when my next stream will be, but hopefully next few months after I have to buy a new water heater, and I have to inspect and register my car. But as long as I get this new gig, first 3 weeks will pay for that while letting me still do all this stuff. Stuff I gotta do. Then I can, DoorDash hard 2 or 3 days a week, work my 3 days a week, actually have a day or two a week off, and get a decent PC that will process what I needed to for OBS, and also get Hogwarts Legacy, at which point I'll be back streaming minimum 4 hours at a time. I might actually go for a 24-hour stream, because the new job will be primarily, like I said, 1800 to 06. That's going to have me with some weird hours, meaning, if I sleep until 4:30, 4:45, because the thing's only 6 miles away, sleep till 4:30, 4:45 on my last day of my third day of 3 for a week. Go work. And overnight shifts are not that physically demanding. At least this one won't be. Then I can come home, change out of my work clothes, get into, a comfy t-shirt, sleep pants, and then I could stream minimum 12 hours. But if I could stream 24, I could stay on my sleep schedule, because then I'll be going to bed right at about 06:30 or 0700. And I'll sleep good and all that. And I don't know, we might do that. And now that I'm in a place where I have a chance to get a decent PC that will actually process and let me play the way I need to, who knows? I mean, we have kind of found out that Nintendo is not going to reuse this map for whatever the next Zelda is. There will not apparently not be any DLC coming out for this. So this is the last of this version of Zelda that we're going to get. I would love to see them remaster the OG game in this engine. Give us that full 360 overworld and all that, and let us actually, I mean, keep everything else the same. I mean, Dungeon 1, you fought a Gleeok, and it didn't kill you. The thing was predictable. You knew it was going to hurl its fireball. But give us this Unreal Engine style game. I would love to see the OG done in that. Not to mention Ganondorf. I don't know if that would have been Calamity, or if that would have been Demon King, or kind of a conglomeration of the two, but it would be so cool. Even remastering all of them over time into this engine, I don't know what would be involved in it. I am not a programmer. I am not a game dev. I do not want to be. But that's a lie. I do. I just know I don't have the capacity to understand all the programming needed for that. But what is that shot? Oh. But yeah, that's my wish list. I don't know if it'll ever happen. Anyway, I'm going to cut the stream here. I need to get to bed. I will talk to all of y'all later. Y'all have a good week.